Question 26. Given f of x equals 3 and g of x equals x plus 2, determine the domain and range of h of x. So the first thing we want to do is write out the equation so we actually see the variables and numbers in there. So f of x is 3 on the top and x plus 2 is on the bottom. So this, of course, is a rational expression. When we're getting domains of rational expression, we want to think about the restrictions. So the restriction on this is we cannot divide by 0. So the restriction on this is x cannot equal negative 2. So the way I prefer to write domains, I don't know why, is to write it out in interval notation. So the domain, it starts from negative infinity. It goes to negative 2. We cannot include negative 2, so we use a round bracket. Then we start again at negative 2, and we go all the way to infinity. So that is the only restriction on the domain. Okay? The rational function is a shift. It's getting shifted 2 units to the left, but there is no restriction on the range. Okay? So the one restriction, I guess, if we think about, the normal rational function, this graph gets, shifted around. I'll just draw 1 over x. Okay, so that's 1 over x, but it's just a shift of this graph. So our range, the only thing we're never going to get for a y value is 0. The top is never 0. So we're never going to get a y value of 0. So, y never equals 0. So we would just go negative infinity to 0, union 0 to infinity. And that is our domain and range for this function.